Okay, welcome to my channel Maths with Mahanti sir. Children, in the last class I discussed few problems on your pair of linear equations in two variable where we found the values of different constants say k, alpha, beta, etc. where we were given two equations and it was given whether the system has a unique solution or no solution or infinite many solution, how to find the value of k, alpha, beta, etc. Okay, let us discuss a few more similar type of problem because this type of question is generally coming in the class 10 CBSE board examination. Okay, so let me discuss another few questions. See, here is a question. Suppose you are given a pair of linear equations. Look at x plus k plus 1 into y equal to 5. This one equation is another equation. These two equations are of the form a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0, a2x b plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0, where you can easily find what are the values of a1, a2, b1, b2 and c1, c2. You can easily find from the given system. Okay, now suppose it is given that this system again, what does system mean? System means a pair of linear equations. When we consider, children, you know, if we consider one linear equation in two variables, it has infinitely many solutions. But when we consider two linear equations in two variables, it becomes a system or a pair. When we consider a pair of linear equations, so it may have a unique solution, it may have no solution, it may have infinite number of solutions depending upon condition. And you know what are the conditions? For a pair of linear equations in two variables to have a unique solution or no solution or infinite many solution. Okay, in this question, suppose you are given this system has infinite solution, infinite number of solution. So how to find the value of k? K, it is some constant. We do not know what is the value of k. How to find it out? Okay. So what is given? You are given that the system has infinite solution. You see. So you apply what is the condition required for infinite solution? For infinite number of solution, you see, for infinite number of solutions, we know that a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. This condition must be satisfied. So you can ask me, sir, what are a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2? These are values which you can find. You see, these two equations, they are of the standard form. I said what is standard form? a1x plus b1y, a1x. Here a1 is 1. It is the coefficient of x. b1 is k plus 1. c1 will be what? Minus 5. Similarly, a2 will be k plus 1. It is the coefficient of x in the second equation. If you remember the standard form, you can easily find what are the values of a1, a2, b1, b2 and c1, c2 from the given two equations. Okay. So here a1 will be equal to your 1. A2 will be k plus 1 c. B1 will be your k plus 1 and B2 will be 9. C1 will be how much? It will be 5 by minus 5. You can minus 5 into minus 8k plus 1. So minus minus will be cancelled. Better you take 5 and C1 as 5 and C2 as 8k minus 1 c. Okay. So, as the given system has infinite number of solutions, so no doubt a1 by a2 will be equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. Now you substitute the values of a1, a2, b1, b2 and c1, c2. You will get this expression. Okay. Now from this equation, see. So what does it mean? It means this equal to this and this equal to this. That means you see. Therefore we will say that 1 by k plus 1 will be equal to k plus 1 by your 9 and again k plus 1 by 9 will be equal to 5 by 8k minus 1. Now let us solve it. Okay. See. Now if you solve the first, this one you see. Now k plus 1 into k plus 1. On solving this equation, what you will get? You will get k plus 1 into k plus 1. Cross multiplication. K plus 1 into k plus 1, it will be k plus 1 whole square. So k plus 1 whole square will be equal to 9 into 1 c. Cross multiply. So 9 into 1 it is 9c. So if k plus 1 whole square is 9, then what will be k plus 1? Then k plus 1 will be equal to square root of 9, which is your plus minus 3, plus or minus 3. Okay? So k plus 1 is plus or minus 3. Now if k plus 1 is plus or minus 3, what will be k? K will be your minus 1. Take this minus 1 to the right hand side, it will be minus 1 plus minus 3. So it will be minus 1 minus 3 or minus 1 plus 3. See. Okay. So minus 1 minus 3 will be equal to your minus 4 or this will be 2. That means k will be 2 or minus 4. So you see the value k is either 2 or minus 4. Now see, if k is 2 or minus 4, now see the second equation, you see here, if you solve this one, it will be k plus 1 into 8k minus 1 will be 9 into 5, 45. See? So k plus 1 into 8k minus 1 will be 45. Okay. Now on solving this equation, we got the value of k how much? 2 or minus 4. Now let us find out who is value of k. You see, k is either 2 or minus 4. So let us find out or verify or ensure whether these two values of k, that is 2 or minus 4, satisfying this or not. If we put, see, take the value of k, put the value of k equal to 2 here. See, putting the value of k equal to 2 here, you will find that 2 plus 1, it is 3. Then 8 into 2, it is 16. 16 minus 1 is 15. 15 into 3, it will be 45. You see, and the RHS, look at the RHS. The RHS is also 45. That means what we will say? We will say that for k equal to 2, this is satisfied. But what about for k equal to minus 4? If you put k equal to minus 4 here, minus 4 plus 1, it is minus 3. Then minus 4 into 8, it is minus 32 minus 1, it is minus 33. This is minus 33, this is minus 3. Minus 33 into minus 3 is not equal to 45. That means for k equal to minus 4, this is not satisfied. Look at. For k equal to minus 4, this is not satisfied. But for k equal to, this is satisfied. So definitely the answer will be k. I mean the value of k will be 2, not minus 4. So what will be our next step? Our next step is, you see. So what will be our next step after finding the value of k equal to 2 or minus 4? Now, for k equal to your 2, so clearly this is satisfied. K plus 1 into 8k minus 1 will be equal to 45. But for k equal to minus 4, you see we have got two values, 2 or minus 4. And we have to verify, we have to ensure that for both these two values, whether this is satisfied or not. If it is satisfied for one value, that will be the value of k. Okay. So by taking k equal to 2, we proved that this is satisfied, because if you put 2 here in the left hand side, its value will be 45, which is equal to the RHS. Okay. So you see, but for k equal to minus 4, this is not satisfied. That means k plus 1 into 8k minus 1 is not equal to 45. So then which is the final answer? The final answer is definitely k equal to 2. Okay. Therefore for k equal to 2, therefore for k equal to 2, the given system, what I have given in the question, the given system will have no solution, infinite solution, infinite number of solutions. Okay. So this is how to find the value of k if you are given a system of linear equations and it is given that it has infinite number of solutions. Okay. So children, let us discuss another question. Suppose you see, I hope you understood. Suppose you are given a question like this: 2x plus 3y equal to 7. Look at. Then p plus q into x plus 2p minus q into y equal to your 2p minus q into y equal to your Where is the question? 21. 21. See. Look at. This is the question. Suppose you are given a pair of linear equations like this in this form. See. 2x plus 3y equal to 7. P plus q into x plus 2p minus q into y equal to 21. And it is given that this system has infinite, yes, it is also given that it has infinite solution. It has infinite solution. It is given. This system has infinite number of solutions. So what is the question? Find the value of P and Q. You see. We do not know what are the values of P and Q. Here are the two. What is the value of P and what is the value of Q? We do not know. How to find out if it is given that the system has infinite solution? In a similar manner, we will proceed now. Let us see. We will proceed in a similar manner. See, for infinite solution, you see. So here, for infinite solution, what is the condition? Let us apply. A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2. Now see, what is the value of A1? It is 2. It is P plus Q A2. B1 is how much? 3. And it is 2P minus Q. C1 is how much? It is 7 by 21. It is 1 by 3. That means your 2 by P plus Q. See. This 2 by P plus Q will be equal to 1 by 3 and your 3 by 2P minus 3 by 2P minus Q will be equal to 1 by 3. Okay. Now on solving further we will find, you see. Now first you solve this one. P plus Q equal to cross multiplication. P plus Q equal to, therefore P plus Q into 1 into 3 into 2 it is 6 and this will be 2P minus Q, you see, 2P minus Q into 1, it will be 2P minus Q equal to 9. Now you can easily solve this, okay, add these two, Q minus Q, cancel, 2P plus 3P is 3P equal to 15, you see, or addition. You know the elimination method, you know how to eliminate coefficients, equating coefficients and addition, following the addition and subtraction method, okay. So 3P will be 15, so P will be 15 by 3, that is 5. You see, we got the value of P, 5. Now how to get the value of Q? Now substitute the value of P here, therefore if P is 5, therefore 5 plus Q equal to 6. That means putting in equation 1, P equal to 5. Putting the value of P equal to 5 in this equation, that is P plus Q equal to 6. So what will be Q? Q will be equal to 6 minus 5, it is 1. Okay. So in this way, we could find the values of P and Q if it is given that the system of linear equation or a pair of linear equation has what? Infinite number of solutions. Children, I hope whatever problems I discussed in this particular class on your linear equation in two variable, you must have understood. If at all it is true, please hit the like button and subscribe my channel. We will discuss more problems in the next class. Thank you.